If you are from New York and wish to become a plumber, then this video is just for you. A guide on plumbing in New York. The official records of the US Bureau of Labor Statistics state that there are approximately 29,630 people employed in the plumbing, pipe fitting and steam fitting industry in the state of New York. It is a state in the northeastern United States. With a population of 19 million as of 2019, New York is the fourth most populous state of the USA. As of 2018, New York's gross state product was $1.8 trillion. There are 62 cities in New York, offering multiple occupations for residents to choose from. This video will discuss the career prospects of a plumber and provide a guide on how to become a plumber in New York. Salary for a plumber in New York. The average annual salary of a plumber in New York is $72,910. Plumbers in New York earn an hourly wage of $35.06. The range typically falls between $60,436 and $79,499. The top three cities in New York in terms of the highest wages for plumbers are Manhattan, Brooklyn, and Staten Island. The wages differ for different levels of plumbers. The average wage for an apprentice plumber in New York is $16 per hour. Journeyman plumbers enjoy wages at $26.19 per hour, while master plumbers get paid $43.68 per hour at an average. Plumbing in New York. Job outlook. The number of plumbers in New York is the third highest in the USA. Every 3.11 persons out of 1,000 people are employed in this sector. The COVID-19 pandemic infected a huge portion of a population in the state of New York, which led to the shutting down of offices. However, once these offices resume their activities, there will be a substantial demand for plumbers again. Warnings have been issued as plumbers may be exposed to various kinds of bacteria when they try to fix the unused piping systems where water may have gone stagnant over the past few months. This increases the health risk, but the plumbing industry has always taken the challenge head on and stood out in terms of their selfless service to ensure public health and safety. It has been projected that the demand for plumbing services is likely to grow at a stable rate in the days to come. What insurance is required for plumbers in New York? Even in case of extremely skilled and responsible plumbers, things may go wrong. Things get complicated when plumbers find themselves at the receiving end of a liability claim. Given the risk factors which may arise at work, plumbers, if uninsured, may be putting themselves, their business, and their assets at risk. This is why all plumbers, regardless of the size of their business, could consider having insurance coverages. New York requires all employers to purchase the workers' compensation insurance for their employees. It pays for the medical costs of employees. Unless one works for a company that covers insurance within its employee policies, plumbers must have a plumbing insurance. The minimum requirements include general liability insurance $100,000 per occurrence and property damage insurance $300,000 per occurrence. There are few types of insurances that, although not mandatory, are more extensive in nature and could be considered by plumbers. Commercial auto insurance. This covers damages to commercial vehicles used for business. Liability insurance. This is an umbrella policy that provides more coverage than any policy that plumbers might already have. To be on the safe side, it checks policy limits and goes beyond what plumbers might be needing. Additional policy endorsements helps plumbers to get replacements in case of a valuable equipment gets stolen. Some insurance companies also provide for crime coverage. Exposure to crime can happen due to various reasons like workplace vandalism, robbery, or even employee dishonesty. How to become a plumber in New York. Provided next is a step-by-step guide on how to become a plumber in this state. A plumber in New York must be 18 years of age or above, must have a high school or GED certificate. A college degree or vocational course is optional. A plumber must have 2 years of experience as an apprentice plumber and must pass the licensing tests. How to become an apprentice plumber in New York. The first step after finishing the educational or training program is to look for an apprenticeship program. The length of apprenticeships varies between 2 to 5 years. These are earn while you learn programs that are meant to cover all aspects of the trade through a mix of classroom and practical training. The first step to attain a license is to get enrolled in an apprenticeship program and work under a senior or master plumber. After working as an apprentice, the next step is to apply for the journeyman license. How to get a plumbing license in New York? There is no state board for licensing in New York, and the procedure is therefore regulated locally. There are two kinds of plumbing licenses in New York: a journeyman license and a master plumber license. How to become a journeyman plumber in New York? To register for a journeyman license, one must apply to the Department of Buildings licensing platform. The applicant has to pay a registration fee of $50 and submit the following documents: photo identification, social security card, DPL-1 form, Department of Labor approved certificate of the apprenticeship program, an affidavit mentioning the details of the apprenticeship, and a statement by the licensee. New York does not conduct a journeyman licensing exam for plumbers. How to become a master plumber in New York? In order to become a master plumber, it is mandatory to have 2 years of experience as a journeyman plumber and at least 7 years of experience under a master plumber in the last 10 years. This includes work experience. Applicants must also pass a master plumber exam to attain a master plumber license. Since the procedure is regulated locally, the license renewal process in New York varies from city to city. One must contact the local licensing board for more details. Plumbing schools in New York. Although not mandatory, vocational courses contribute substantially to helping a plumber gain employment by adding more qualifications and weightage to their resume. Provided next is a list of schools that are ranked very highly in terms of the plumbing courses that they offer. Best plumbing schools in New York City. New York City, or NYC, is the home to a population of approximately 8.3 million people and is the largest city in the state of New York. It is the most powerful city in the state in terms of economy, technology, entertainment, art, fashion, media, culture, etc. Those interested in taking up a career in plumbing in New York City may look into the following options. LaGuardia Community College, Long Island City. This is a hands-on course where students receive training on various topics like construction safety, construction math, plumbing drawings, pipe fittings, plumbing fixtures, water distribution systems, and vent systems. It includes a 30-hour certification from OSHA and uses the industry-recognized curriculum. There are different payment plans available. The tuition fee of $2,239 includes the cost of books and materials. This program involves 217 hours of training. CUNY Bronx Community College, NYC, offers plumbing courses under their continuing studies program. These are technical and vocational courses that help in preparing students for their careers and are conducted by professional plumbers. A student applying for these programs must have a high school diploma. The plumbing immersion program lasts for 124 hours. Students also learn about management and shop safety in addition to the usual coursework. Apex Training School, Queens. This course involves 900 hours of training covered over a span of 8 months. The coursework is divided between classroom training as well as practical training that involves the application of the theory. Students learn about the history of plumbing, plumbing concepts, safety, installation, drawings, heat and gas systems, installation of pipe fittings, motorized equipment, etc. The tuition fee is $17,216. UA Local Union 1 offers a number of courses, journeyman training programs, and even apprenticeship programs. The training centers are located in Queens and Long Island City. Harlem School of Technology, Manhattan, offers courses in plumbing as well as HVAC technology. This program prepares individuals to practice as licensed plumbers by applying the skills and knowledge required to install and maintain piping fixtures in home and business environments. It includes instruction in water distribution, waste removal, basic physics, technical mathematics, blueprint reading, pipe installation, pumps, welding, plumbing inspection, and applicable codes and standards. Burke Trade and Business School, Long Island City. This school is ranked number 3 in the list of plumbing colleges in New York. They offer a comprehensive plumbing program. The tuition cost is $11,600 and the program lasts for 7.5 months. There are also a number of courses in plumbing offered by various colleges spread across the whole state of New York. Those interested in attending a plumbing school in this state can look into the options provided next. State University of New York, Delhi, New York. They offer a 2-year program in plumbing and electrical instrumentation. Applicants must have a 73 high school GPA, a recent diploma, and must have completed coursework in algebra and geometry. Students learn about the electrical and plumbing codes and work in labs and real-world projects. The combined cost of books and equipment is $1,450. Nassau Board of Cooperative Educational Services, Westbury, New York. They offer a 2-year course in plumbing and HVAC maintenance. The fees for these programs vary, but all of them include both classroom and hands-on training. State University of New York, Empire State College. This is an earn while you learn apprenticeship program where students receive an associate degree. It is approved by the New York State Department of Education. Students are trained to prepare them for their career as plumbers. Monroe Community College, Rochester. They offer apprenticeship programs. These are plumbing courses, 3 of them, and each take 4 months to complete. Students learn all about drainage system, valves, water heating systems, piping systems, etc. Erie Community College, Williamsville. There are 2 plumbing programs offered by this college, plumbing systems and green HVAC and plumbing. The tuition fee for in-state students is $5,575 and that for out-state students is $10,141. With the spread of the COVID-19 pandemic, the state of New York is one of the worst hit since it has a large number of cases. This has impacted all professions, but it has been observed that the plumbing sector has been doing relatively better than other construction services. While on one hand, there is some hesitation on the part of customers to allow plumbers to enter their homes, the need for plumbing is still there, as it counts as an essential service, and it is true that emergency cases of leakage or urgent installation may require plumbers to be at duty at any hour of the day. Plumbers have been reported stating that the pandemic has also increased the volumes of calls that they receive. With more people staying at home, more attention is being paid to the piping systems than ever. It has been predicted that the plumbers are likely to get even busier once activities resume in the commercial buildings. Activating the dormant systems in these sites will amplify the demand for plumbing services. The plumbing industry is hence expected to keep growing at a steady rate in the years to come. We hope that this video has helped you to learn about the various aspects of plumbing in New York. If you wish to watch more such videos on plumbing, do subscribe to our channel. Thank you.